Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a heartfelt story that explores the complexities of love, friendship, and the courage it takes to express your true feelings. This is the tale of Emma and Jake, two best friends whose bond is tested when unspoken emotions come to light. Grab some tissues because this story is filled with emotions, twists, and a journey of self-discovery. Emma and Jake had been inseparable since their freshman year of college. They met during orientation, both nervous and excited about starting this new chapter in their lives. Emma, with her bright smile and infectious laughter, quickly drew Jake in. He was the easygoing type, always ready to crack a joke and lighten the mood. Their friendship blossomed over late-night study sessions, spontaneous road trips, and countless shared secrets. As the years went by, their bond deepened. They became each other's confidants, sharing everything from academic struggles to family issues. Emma was always there to support Jake during tough times, and he, in turn, was her rock. But as their friendship grew, so did Emma's feelings for Jake. She found herself falling for him, but she kept it hidden, afraid that revealing her feelings would ruin their perfect friendship. Despite Emma's efforts to keep her feelings at bay, the signs were there. She would often find herself stealing glances at Jake when he wasn't looking, her heart racing whenever he laughed at her jokes. She cherished the little moments they shared, like when he would playfully ruffle her hair or when they would sit side by side, their shoulders brushing against each other.
Jake, however, remained blissfully unaware of Emma's feelings. He saw her as his best friend, the sister he never had. He often joked about how he would never date a girl like Emma, because she was too much like family. This only deepened Emma's internal struggle. She wanted to tell him how she felt, but the fear of losing him was paralyzing. As their senior year approached, everything changed when Jake met Lily. She was beautiful, outgoing, and everything Jake thought he wanted in a girlfriend. Emma watched as Jake fell head over heels for Lily, and her heart ached with every passing day. She tried to be supportive, putting on a brave face while internally battling her emotions. Jake would often talk about Lily, sharing stories of their dates, and how he was planning to take their relationship to the next level. Emma felt like she was losing her best friend to someone else, and the pain was unbearable. She dropped hints about her feelings, but Jake remained oblivious, too caught up in his new romance to notice the subtle changes in Emma's demeanor. As the months went by, Jake's relationship with Lily blossomed. He began planning a proposal, excitedly discussing it with Emma, who was forced to smile and cheer him on. "I think I'm going to ask her to marry me," he said one evening, his eyes sparkling with joy. Emma's heart sank, but she managed to respond with enthusiasm. "That's amazing, Jake. You two are perfect for each other." But inside, she felt like she was drowning. The thought of losing Jake to someone else was too much to bear. She spent sleepless nights wrestling with her emotions, replaying memories of their friendship, and the moments that made her fall in love with him. One evening, after a particularly difficult day, Emma reached her breaking point. She had just returned from a dinner with Jake and Lily, where she had to watch them share sweet glances and laughter. As she sat on her bed, tears streaming down her face, she realized she couldn't keep pretending any longer. The next day, she called Jake and asked him to meet her at their favorite cafe. As she sat there, her heart raced with anxiety. When Jake arrived, he could sense something was off. "Hey Em, what's up? You look a little pale," he said, concern etched on his face. Taking a deep breath, Emma decided it was now or never. "Jake, I need to talk to you about something important," she began, her voice trembling. "It's about how I feel." Jake's expression shifted from confusion to concern. "What do you mean? Is everything okay?" Emma took another deep breath, her heart pounding. "I've been hiding my feelings for a long time. I love you, Jake. I've loved you for years, and it hurts to see you with someone else. I can't keep pretending that I don't feel this way anymore."
The words hung in the air, heavy with emotion. Jake's eyes widened in shock, and for a moment he was silent. Emma felt a rush of vulnerability wash over her, and she braced herself for his response. I had no idea," Jake finally stammered, his voice barely above a whisper. "I thought we were just best friends. I never thought you felt that way about me." Emma's heart sank further, but she pressed on. "I know it's a lot to take in, and I don't want to ruin our friendship. But I couldn't keep it to myself any longer. I just needed you to know how I feel. Jake ran a hand through his hair, clearly struggling to process everything. I'm so sorry, Emma. I've been so focused on Lily that I didn't even notice the signs. I care about you so much, and I never wanted to hurt you. As they sat in the cafe, the atmosphere shifted. The warmth of their friendship was still there, but it was now tinged with a new complexity. Emma felt a mix of relief and anxiety. She had finally spoken her truth, but what would it mean for their future? Do you think we could still be friends? Emma asked, her voice trembling. I don't want to lose you. Jake looked at her, his expression softening. Of course I want to be friends, but I need some time to think about everything. This is a lot for me to process. Emma nodded, understanding the weight of the situation. They parted ways that day with a sense of uncertainty hanging between them. Emma felt a flicker of hope, but she also knew that things would never be the same. In the following weeks, Jake took the time he needed to reflect on his feelings. He continued to date Lily, but he found himself increasingly distracted by thoughts of Emma. He replayed their conversations in his mind, the moments they shared, and the depth of their connection.
Meanwhile, Emma focused on herself, trying to navigate the emotional turmoil. She spent time with friends, pursued her hobbies, and even started journaling to process her feelings. But every time she saw Jake with Lily, her heart ached. One evening, as Emma was out with friends, she received a text from Jake. "Can we talk? I need to see you." Her heart raced as she read the message. She agreed to meet him at their favorite park, where they had shared countless memories. When Emma arrived, she found Jake sitting on a bench, looking pensive. As she approached, he stood up, his expression serious. "Emma, I've been doing a lot of thinking," he began. "I care about you deeply, and I can't ignore the feelings I have for you anymore." Emma's heart raced. "What do you mean?" "I've realized that my relationship with Lily was more about the idea of being in a relationship than about true love. I've been blind to what's been right in front of me all along. I love you, Emma. I want to be with you." Tears filled Emma's eyes as she processed his words. "Are you sure? What about Lily? I need to be honest with myself and with her. I can't lead her on when my heart is with you. I want to take a chance on us, if you're willing." In that moment, everything shifted. Emma felt a wave of relief and joy wash over her. "Yes, I want that too, Jake. I've loved you for so long, and I'm ready to explore what this could be." They embraced tightly. The weight of unspoken feelings finally lifted. As they pulled away, Jake looked into Emma's eyes, a newfound determination in his gaze. "Let's take this one step at a time. I want to make sure we build something real together." Emma smiled, her heart full. "I'm ready for that." From that day forward, Emma and Jake embarked on a new chapter of their relationship. They navigated the complexities of transitioning from best friends to partners, learning to communicate openly and honestly. They shared their dreams, fears, and aspirations, building a foundation of trust and love. As they spent more time together, they discovered new layers to their connection. They laughed, supported each other through challenges, and celebrated each other's successes. Emma felt a sense of fulfillment she had longed for, and Jake found joy in being with someone who truly understood him. Their journey wasn't without its challenges. They faced moments of doubt and insecurity, but they tackled each obstacle together, growing stronger with every hurdle they overcame. Emma learned to express her feelings openly, while Jake became more attuned to the emotional nuances of their relationship. They both realized that love was not just about the grand gestures but also about the small, everyday moments that brought them closer. One evening, as they sat on the couch watching their favorite movie, Emma turned to Jake, her heart swelling with gratitude. "I can't believe how far we've come," she said, resting her head on his shoulder. "I never thought we'd end up here." Jake smiled, wrapping his arm around her. "Neither did I. But I'm so glad we took that leap of faith. You mean the world to me, Emma." As their relationship blossomed, they faced the inevitable test of time. Jake had to navigate his feelings for Lily, who was understandably hurt when he ended their relationship. Emma supported him through this difficult transition, reminding him that honesty was essential for both of their happiness. "Just be kind to her," Emma advised one day as they walked through the park. "She deserves closure, just like we do." Jake nodded, appreciating Emma's empathy. "You're right. I'll make sure to talk to her and explain everything. I want to do this the right way." When Jake finally met with Lily, he approached the conversation with sincerity and respect. He explained his feelings, acknowledging the good times they shared while also being honest about his heart's true desire. Lily was hurt but appreciated Jake's honesty, and they parted ways amicably, allowing both of them to move forward. With the past behind them, Emma and Jake embraced their new relationship wholeheartedly. They explored new adventures together, from hiking in the mountains to spontaneous weekend getaways. Each experience deepened their bond, and they found joy in the little things, cooking dinner together, sharing playlists, and laughing until their sides hurt. As they navigated their new life as a couple, they also learned to communicate more effectively. They established a routine of checking in with each other, discussing their feelings, and addressing any concerns that arose. This open dialogue became the cornerstone of their relationship, allowing them to grow together rather than apart. Months passed, and as their love deepened, Jake began to think about the future. He knew Emma was the one he wanted to spend his life with. One evening, while they were stargazing on a rooftop, Jake felt a surge of inspiration. He turned to Emma, his heart racing. "You know, I can't imagine my life without you. You've changed everything for me." Emma smiled, her eyes sparkling in the moonlight. "I feel the same way, Jake. You've brought so much joy into my life." With that, Jake knew it was time. He had been secretly planning a proposal, wanting to make it special. He had picked out a beautiful ring, one that he knew Emma would love. He wanted to ask her to be his partner for life, to continue building their dreams together. On a beautiful spring day, Jake decided to take Emma to the park where they had shared so many memories. He set up a picnic, complete with her favorite foods and a bottle of wine. As they enjoyed their meal, Jake felt a mix of excitement and nervousness bubbling inside him. After they finished eating, Jake took Emma's hand and led her to a quiet spot under a blooming cherry blossom tree. The petals danced in the breeze, creating a magical atmosphere. He took a deep breath, his heart pounding. "Emma," he began, looking deeply into her eyes. "From the moment we became friends, I knew there was something special about you. You've been my rock, my confidant, and now, the love of my life. I can't imagine a future without you by my side." Emma's breath caught in her throat as she realized what was happening. Jake knelt down on one knee, pulling out the ring. "Will you marry me?" Tears of joy filled Emma's eyes as she nodded, unable to find her voice. "Yes. Yes, of course, I will." Jake slipped the ring onto her finger, and they embraced tightly, both overwhelmed with emotion. The world around them faded away as they reveled in the moment, knowing they had taken the next step in their beautiful journey together. As they began planning their future together, Emma and Jake reflected on their journey. They had faced challenges, navigated heartbreak, and ultimately found their way back to each other. Their love story was a testament to the power of friendship, honesty, and the courage to express one's feelings. In the months that followed, they celebrated their engagement with family and friends, creating memories that would last a lifetime. They shared laughter, joy, and the excitement of planning their wedding, all while cherishing the deep bond they had built over the years. As the wedding day approached, Emma and Jake took time to reflect on their journey. They often revisited the moments that had brought them together, the late-night talks, the shared dreams, and the unspoken love that had lingered in the air for so long. They realized that their relationship was not just about romance. It was built on a solid foundation of friendship, trust, and mutual respect. On their wedding day, surrounded by loved ones, Emma and Jake exchanged vows under the same cherry blossom tree where Jake had proposed. As they promised to support and cherish each other for the rest of their lives, they knew that their love story was just beginning. With tears of joy in their eyes, they sealed their vows with a kiss, marking the start of a new chapter filled with love, adventure, and endless possibilities. They had navigated the complexities of friendship and love, and now they were ready to face the world together as partners. And so, Emma and Jake's story reminds us that love can blossom in the most unexpected ways. Sometimes it takes courage to express our feelings, and sometimes it takes time to realize what has been right in front of us all along. Their journey teaches us the importance of communication, honesty, and the beauty of taking a leap of faith. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey of love and friendship. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever experienced a love story like Emma and Jake's? We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, remember to cherish the connections you have and never be afraid to express your true feelings. See you in the next video.